right. Another live stream. Now I'm not a YouTuber anymore, a professional streamer. Okay, it doesn't look very professional, but anyways, I have to admit that my guess what was causing errors yesterday was wrong. I just forgot to add the black level, and we have a dark part somewhere here at one frame that was low enough to trigger the vertical resync. Hello, the Shipu. Test failed. Yeah, I don't know my server's daily streams. It might be Johnny. Hello, by the way. My server says it is listening to the port, but it doesn't. I don't know why. Last time it just started working at some point. I don't know if it's Node Red or what the issue is. Hello, Dutch Megan. That's a better time for you. You're probably in China right now. Where are you right now, Dutch? You blame the communists, what? Chinesium, Dutchy. Back in China, but where back in China? Are you in Shenzhen or are you more Shanghai, or where are you located right now? Zhongsheng. Okay, never heard of that. Left of Shenzhen. All right. Yeah, I was asked if I come to the Maker Fair in Shenzhen. Are you going by any chance? You probably not. Because I feel lonely. I don't want to go alone. Would you ever guess that I accomplished something like that with 10-cent microcontroller? You will go? Okay, maybe we should connect, because I'm not sure yet, and I should certainly book a flight quite soon. It's a great opportunity to troll. Here you go. Weak. This is the microcontroller generating that signal. And you know what happened yesterday? I was, instead of relaxing, laying in bed at 12 o'clock in the evening, I was reading the data sheet. Ping pong. What? Take the ping now. I won't take anything that could be taken away from me at the airport. So they actually asked me if I do a booth or a presentation. I said I might do the presentation. They pay for the flight if I... Oh, typhoon. Oh wow, that would be interesting. I didn't hear of that. Yeah, I was reading the data sheet, and I should try to do what Kaspar said. Kaspar is probably at work right now, but I should try to do the PWM thing again, because we have what we have accomplished here is perfect time DMA loop that does everything. This is the text renderer, but the perfect DMA loop, and this is running from the timer peripheral. So we have like PWM from the timer, which is a 32-bit, no, 23-bit timer, and there is another PWM peripheral that supports 8-bit and 16-bit counters. And what I read, I wasn't able to run it, but at the same time I think I might have used the wrong pin here. So because I only copied other stuff, let me check that. So there is like, maybe there is PWMX example. I can open that so we can take a look what's in there. I have some things that I would like to add to the list. Oh, there it is. Okay. Source. Is there a PWM16? That's the CH570. It says A7. So it should be correct, but I didn't see anything working there. What is the difference? Act out, clock config. Oh, I also read that the clock config chat is not updating. Yeah, on my website. I know that's an issue. I don't know why. If it's I could try full deploy of. I know. I tried to start it, but and my server, I even rebooted it. It's listening, but I don't get anything from Node-RED, like the authentication. So nothing happens there. I can maybe restart Node-RED flow. And see if we get any. Ah, here we go. Okay. It's working now. You just need to refresh. It's Node-RED that is thing. Yes, it works. Okay. So I have to restart Node-RED flow. Okay. Now we know the trick. It was all Node-RED. It thought it has the connection, but the connection was closed, I think. Or something was off. Why am I raiding? Was my raid delayed or what? No. Oh, this is old chat that's shown here. New. So strange. Okay, here. Oh, wait. You mean that stream? Okay. I don't know why this. Yeah, okay. I did. Now it's working. Strange. Everything is awkward here. Makeshift. My makeshift implementation of stuff. Okay. Let me turn on the oscilloscope and we will. Hey, Big Drag! Are you making coffee again? Coffee and AI. You're an addict. Okay, I will test. Ouch! My head, I'm so stiff today. I didn't sleep long, 6 hours maybe. I didn't have any coffee today, especially on Mondays. All right. Let me test. Johnny, don't you have a fridge or something? Or are you on a health trip, trying to lose weight? Wait. There is something. What is for the apocalypse? What is this? Okay, there is some sort of PWM going on. Now it's gone. That's weird. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the bits. I don't see. Wait. Why is my Twitch broken? Let me restart the Twitch thing. Because my chat isn't working properly. I don't see Twitch things. It's weird. Sorry, Twitch dudes and do desks. It works. Like, I can see it on my screen, but I can't see it in my plugin here. The Twitch plugin in OBS is broken. Yeah, I can still hear you. That's good. Thank you very much. What is... Yeah, it's strange. Okay, let me clone. 1 hour earlier than what? Usually, I have no specific time that I started recently. Channel PWM all. Alright. Okay. Let me copy that part. PWM 16. And we need no system clock. Everything else is not needed. It's strange. Okay. We need to take 16-bit because I saw that we can. Where's the index here? PWMX. What my intention is. Oh. So strange. It's the plugin is thinking that I'm still in raiding. It messed up everything. Maybe I should update my to-do list. We made that. What I want to do, internal oscillator, and what PWM 16, and I also wanted to try SPI peripheral. SPI can do only half the main frequency, which is 50 megahertz clock, but still. No, I didn't check with Larry yet. When, Johnny? When did I check? I have a live too. I'm streaming every day. I start working and try to like process the plums yesterday in the evening, and then I went to bed. There was nothing in between. I tried to sleep tonight. Oh, also I got a package with the API 23 whatever, the Pico, the fake ones. That was a project for excavators. No, I was dreaming actually of those things here. Yeah, we also try what I wanted to do, what I read about broadcast. They VHF, PAL, and sound encoding. Where's sound? Make sound. Video using RF. Okay, there is sound here. But I read a little bit Wikipedia, so I'm an expert now. Okay, let's try PWM 16. Because it looks like PWM 16 is working. The DMA only works with 16-bit PWMs, but I guess we could save memory if we use the PWM here with where is it set? Configuration, DMA configuration can only be used with when the data width is 16 bits. But they don't say anything about 32 bits. With the timer control, the DMA was 32 bits. Tech, what? Did you cut yourself? Are you alright? Your video cover is funny. Here. Look at the cover. It's a funny cat with funny eyes. I like the cover. Didn't watch it yet. No, this is the other account. Ooh. Oh. How did you manage to cut it? Did you slip or did you hold it like that from the bottom and then try to cut it like that or what was do I want to know? Do you have it on camera? Ah. Why are you asking stuff? The curiosity. The curiosity wins. No guard and finger found the back of the disc. Oh, okay, back of the disc. So you were holding like that, and he was the wheel, and then you slipped some. Then it's your. Was it your thumb or was it your index finger? I hope no. you're not sorry about the camera. Okay, it looks like we need to try to initialize that ourselves. No, I'm not into that stuff. What are you talking about? Gross. Low level. Oh, that's why it's switching. No, wait. Enable. Okay, let's see. Can't see anything. It's flickering. It's strange. Huh? 60,000. Okay, let's do 600. Oh, yeah, so sorry. I hope you don't get permanent damage there. Oh wait, GPIO config 7. Oh wait, that's the timer PWM. It's not what I wanted. anyways. Yeah, probably. What is this crap? Don't need that crap. Okay. Nope, wrong one. All right. Have fun. Clock config. Whoa, chainsaw. Clock diff. Ah. PWMX cycle config. What does that mean? Cycle size. It looks like I need to cycle. Power tools parkour. I will implement as the data sheet says because it's doing nothing. Okay, let's implement the data sheet. That's the DMA function. Okay. Clock diff. Okay, let's do as the data sheet says. What is the clock difference? Fsys division coefficient. Okay, let's start, or we can start with 2. Okay, divided by 2. Then confine output polarity. Okay, so polarity is basically PWM is probably 0, yeah. active low. Then we do set config control to set the mode cycle. Okay. Let me copy that. Output enable. Okay, let's see what we got there. Why do I set, wait. Oh yeah, that's, I just update. Why this order? Okay, let's start output enable. That's just one. Then polarity, synchronization, no, sync start. That's input cycle mode. Data width is 16-bit, that's what we need to set. That will be cycle data with 2. That doesn't matter, so config will be 0 B and data will be DMA control. Interrupt register, cycle, and Maybe let's start here. Let's do 64. Will it always do that? Wait, cycle value. R16 PWM data. Oh, interesting. That's like a definition here. I have no clue if this will work. Nope. Maybe we have the wrong thing here. Wrong pin. PWM1. PWM2. Do I need to switch it maybe, the modes? Okay. Pin definitions. Hey, Kenny Gun. It's strange. Let me compare it with. Oh no. It's funny. It shows this here. Let me compare it with how this is initialized. Hey, JV Peak. Are you streaming today? Oh, rough patch, what does that mean? If I may ask. Cycle con. Oh no. Yeah. Sorry about that. Too late. Too late. You missed the start. Maybe I can switch shortly for the people who missed the start. No, that's the wrong main. So I got this the CH750 microcontroller, which is a new microcontroller that's costing 10 cents, and what I'm trying to implement is PAL video on that, and we did it for some time now, like a few streams, and this is the result. We can also do text resolution, was it 35 times 30? Wait, let me check what the resolution is. I don't know the CH340, but that's the 570 with the 2.4 gigahertz radio in, but that we don't use that. I just like that it has 100 megahertz and 12 kilobytes of SRAM. That yeah, this is 507. The datasheet is 572, which is the Bluetooth version, and RF version is 570. 10 cents. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 340, the USB bridge, the serial bridge. Now I get it. Yeah, I know. That's we were just comparing stuff, because this data sheet is basically, there is like chapter that's not even done. It only says reserved, and there is information missing left and right. So this is very rudimentary. It didn't this chat overlay. Yes. You can listen to the text to speech if you have Chrome and go to bitluni.net/chat-html. Then you will get a view like that, and text to speech, which is optional to the people who really like to have that. This is basically what I'm using also in my. It's combining. I mean, this one is only the relay that receives from WebSocket the combined messages, but Connect Chat, you can also set the volume of the text to speech if you like that. I'm using that now because Discord was bugging all the time with the bot that we used for TTS. use Firefox now or what? Yeah, I have YouTube Premium, that's why I sell out. No, not really. I only I think I had some rudimentary implementation of the stars, like Johnny is, he's a channel member. That was, I was able like to set it, I think I was able to set this, how many stars someone has. But I forgot what the interface was. I just need to write it to chat and then give a person a star if there's support or not. And there's some support for, I think the audio also supports, that will work without, even with Firefox. Maybe, I don't know. Snippet of code for emotes. I made some audio to be notified if there is like a resub or something. Mohammed, what is XSS? JavaScript. My messages are highly processed. I have no clue. Cross-site scripting. Ooh. Oh wait. Yeah, no, I don't do. It doesn't work. Cross-site scripting. Okay. Let's test. I can put it on loud. Wait. So anyone can hear it here. Desktop audio is on. If there is like a resub or what do we have? A sub, resub, subgift. Subgift wasn't tested yet. I recorded audio for some of the. Okay, there is. Follow isn't done. I think I don't have anything for follow. Let me check my Node-RED. What did we do? Subgift raid. Yeah, raid was tested and it worked as well. YouTube is somehow reluctant because I'm
follow doesn't come via
scraping.
IRC.
All right. Yeah, this is the mess right now that processes the stuff. You can also
But
change
I
your
wrote something.
voice and it will be permanently stored in a database. You wrote something. All right. Do you have it on GitHub? And I can check out the bits when we
I
are doing
do.
maintenance again. Yeah.
Can I post the link?
Yes, of course. If it works, I don't know if it's filtered. Should be right.
https://github.com/jvpeak/twitch-api-to-mqtt.
Okay, cool. Twitch API to MQTT. That's interesting. Nice. Thank you. I will check it out. Yeah, I will check out your GitHub. So certainly some more interesting projects there. But now we need to try to make the PWM, the other peripheral, working that wasn't working before. So maybe, or I will show off. This is Rickroll.
Exactly. Enough derailing.
Derailing. I take always visitors that are prominent. Here we go. This is the text. No, text.
LUL.
Did I break text? No, it's writing. Okay, here's the text output. Look at the high resolution. Look at focus. Here we go. Many characters. But our to-do list is long, so our to-do list is long. Okay, I leave it and let's try from the beginning different peripheral. But I would also like to try. I don't know if I like to try.
Have you tried sending teletext?
Shh! Don't tell anyone that I already reading the manuals.
Oh, I see.
This is. I don't want to spoil things that this what I'm doing right now. This will be released in the next video, but something like potential. Where is it? Let me check if I can find my hardware tab. Here.
Hello, Sir Bitluni. And the chat.
Here, that might be look familiar.
Why is
to you
TTS
if
playing
you're-
in the stream?
Oh yeah, wait. I can turn it off. That was just for the tests. If someone. You had it twice, Johnny. Hey, Iconis.
Testing, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's basically 400, 420 years of teletext demo. What? I talked to the guy that at some when was this? Quite some time ago. I can't click it. Where's my Twitch chat here? And demonetized. Guy that Amiga does. Yeah. I talked to the maker of this one. A track up. Yeah, you can do. Thank you for the follow. That's cool. Yeah, that's interesting that teletext is working with the packets. So I'm reading the stuff. That would be the easiest way to do color, but I want also to generate color signal subcarrier. So the specs say you just send like sections. I had some parts of that already worked through. Where is it? Yeah, here the packet stuff and so on. So it's all done. And the interesting part is with the teletext implementation. I mean, this TV doesn't have teletext, but the other one behind me, the Sony here, this one has teletext. Or does it? Let me check. No, I don't see teletext here. That would free up a lot of computational power, because like the lines that are on screen can be just repeating DNA buffer. They don't need to update that and can basically do whatever in the background. Currently we are quite busy like filling the 2 lines of buffer to show our what is going on here? That's interesting behavior. Huh? Okay. Huh? This is the first time I see that. That's a looping. This is weird. Oh! Thanks for the cheer. Anyways, that's about that. Oh yeah. That's something else. C64. Many side projects. DMA, PAL, PWM. That configuration didn't work. I don't know why. Config polar. The other example. Wait. Too big. Text too big. No, not currently. I'm really worn out and sore of that one. I would need to update. I mean, if I update to this MCU, then we have the multiplication included, because that one supports hardware multiplication, while the other one doesn't. So this MCU would be faster, like more than twice as fast, and has multiplication, which is way better, of course. What I would do is move or try to make an interface from C64 to the cluster, so we can put it in the address space of like the upper, what is it, the extension card. I forgot how that worked, but yeah, basically extending the C64 by yeah. I actually got some MCUs shipped today for a potential different project. Why is this happening? I have no explanation for this. It's flickering half the frame. Very strange. I give up. Okay, enough sidetrack. Let's try to get something on the scope, and I don't see anything there. PWM no working, and I wanted to check out the configurations. DMA channel. PWM loop. Oh, interesting. I should do this mode. Where is this mode? But this is DMA. Yeah, configuration DMA mode. No. Clock config. That's the divider. Cycle config. That's weird. Okay, I think I did that. Cycle value. We can do it the official way. Wow. This is a totally just a sensational project. There is no merit in that. I don't think so. I mean, we could make something like just for research. I thought of a device that is a little bit smaller than that.
I have a few ideas that I would like to follow, but don't want to spoil them actually regarding that. But I don't want like to actually make it a product or whatever. So yeah, sensation. It's only sensation. It's entertainment. Never expect it to be more than just entertainment. Okay, educational value, I take that, but it's just like the. Did you watch the video of the dude that make like the Samsung flip phone? Just rebuild it with the keyboard, like the slide out and keyboard. That dude, I'm a little bit jealous because I mean that's also educational. He did it quite cool. It's a half an hour of a watch, which is amazing if you have the time. I did it on this weekend. He was like below 100,000 subs. He does it already like for 5 years, like sporadically, not like constantly. But he gained like 240,000 subscribers all from this video alone. Oh wow, that's cool. Link. Just go to YouTube and search for "I made a phone" because tech sucks right now or something. Is the title. The video has like 2.5 million, probably 3 million views now or something. Yeah. I hate when YouTube does these crappy links with underscores and so on. Oh, it is here. Wait, there it is. Sad, okay. Let me share as well, and oh, I don't need that. Okay. That was the video, but I watched it on. Yeah, so basically it's like that. I mean, there won't be this isn't something that is actually practical. I don't know if did he say if the radio is still working, because I don't know, like the built-in antenna. I think he skipped like the 5G antenna, but is there like a separate 4G antenna or something? So did he skip the radio and only using Wi-Fi now, or I don't know. I don't know what at the end the result was. It isn't actually a phone anymore, I believe. It's just a Wi-Fi device. Ah, yeah, all right. Act out 32. I have no clue. Yeah, that's. And I must admit, like for 10 cents, you get like a microcontroller with 100 megahertz and USB. You can even program it, this microcontroller, over USB if you want. Yeah. PWX alternate output. Oh, that's interesting. Channel alternate out config. PWM config and then channel alter out. Huh? This is weird. I didn't see that in. Because it says
just pwm config. It's strange. Wait, where is my datasheet here? Automating everything. Oh, that's cool. I'm really bad at making automations actually work. It's not like it loses the my interest if it's something that I have to do instead of something that I'm curious about. PWM config. But JV, we will have Oktoberfest here on Wednesday evening on stream. But I don't have a lederhose nor a hat, so I have like to fake it. I don't know if there is like a VTuber plug-in where I can like make a hat and some Trachten put on my body or something. Maybe we will sidetrack to that right now. But we will have some Brezen and maybe Weißwurst. No, Haxen. I don't have Haxen. Open CV for that. Ah, face tracking overlay. Oh, there are tutorials. All right, we can do that. Yes, I just we will just look at. I will take a picture of Markus Söder who eats a Wurst right now, stuffs a Wurst into his face, and just replace his face with an opening where my face is matched. How about that? What is this one? Söder. Where's the Söder Wurst? we can take this one and put my face there. He was young back there. For those people who don't know Markus Söder, he's a German politician or Bavarian minister president. He really hates Die Grünen. Here we go. I will take this picture. Okay, I will download the plugin Advanced Masks because I think I would need to restart it. It probably, yeah, there is a plugin Advanced Masks that I can use for that. Because I don't want to buy a lederhose. I will just take Markus Söder instead. Yeah, there will be Oktoberfest on Wednesday. For us. The Wurst Tower. Yes, that's a new one. That's a new picture. Here we go. Wurst. But this is Weihnachtsmarkt. Here we go. Happy Markus.
Maybe we can swap the pictures. What is this? For Lederhosen, no. We don't do that. I don't want Lederhosen here. Where do I put it? It's like once a year I could put them on. Maybe. No need. JV, do you have a Lederhosen? Trachten? Where from Bavaria are you? Rather north? North? Oh wait. Did you say south or north? North. You sure do. Have you been? I never been to the Oktoberfest before. Right in Munich. Okay, all right. And then you probably didn't miss out on that opportunity. I've been only like 2 times in Munich before. 3 times. 3 times. And oh, I was Electronica 2 times. No, what? Wait. I was several times in city center, so you're not right in the center. And my brother-in-law lives in Munich, so been during Oktoberfest. Yeah, all right. Okay, so we're trying to figure out why there is no effing output on why is also this like this function here alter output configure set the group alternate output disable, and that's the channel functional state. State is enable disable. Oh, pavement pizza. Oh. VWM config. Yeah, that's. Why is this an alternate output? It doesn't say in the data sheet. The PWM config doesn't say it's alternate output. Yeah, Bavaria is special, except Munich. Munich is more like civil. Munich is a Bavarian identifying as German. But you could say that. I mean, it's our Florida or Texas. Cosplaying. Yeah, more like, I mean, Florida, comparing Bavaria to Florida would be mean. I say Texas. It's like Texas. Texas is like a flourishing part of US. A lot of industry that's similar for Texas of Germany. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah, what is then California? Berlin is California. Or New York. New York or California is Berlin. Basically in Brandenburg in some... No, Brandenburg, no, not really. There are some parts of Brandenburg that... Franconia and Franken. München? No. München? Yeah. What? No. Bavaria is Texas. München is Houston. Probably. But we have all to admit that the food in Bavaria is quite good. I would say it's better than Hessen, where I live. I don't want to insult anyone. Jean, thank you. Jean-Luc, thank you for the follow. The food is better than in, yeah. What do we have here in Hessen? I mean, we have some like old school kitchen, but usually the schnitzel is better in Bavaria. I ate the best schnitzel in Passau, which is also in Bavaria, and it was Münchener Schnitzel, which is filled with mustard. It has like a filling. At least that one had like a mustard filling, which was amazing. That tasted so cool. Münchener Schnitzel. Yeah, it has like has some sweet mustard filling, or it's, I think this one looks like it could be, I don't know. There's like a recipe for Münchner Schnitzel, which is a little bit more sweet, on the sweet side, probably, or it's tasty. Hey Fu! You woke up so early! Your early bird catches the worm. What's the time in Colombia right now? 6 o'clock? Do you need to bring the kids to school or to kindergarten? $5.20? Are you crazy? What? Yeah. Do you have sleepless nights? Insomnia? What? You work that early? Berlin is different. I would say even Berlin is less German than Bavaria. It's really an atypical city. Many big cities in Germany are like more progressive, but Berlin is like an extrapolation of progressive. It's really cool. I like the vibes, especially if you're not like if you want to speak English, you go to Berlin, because more people speak English in Berlin than German, probably. It's like time to Looney goes to sleep after a stream. Yeah. That have been the case last week, the week before. Stagnation. Why stagnation? Cranked up to 11, yes. All right, let's check what else. Why PWM isn't working. I mean, we can try to run this example instead. Wait, can I run this main? Wait, this is not the right main. That should output PWMX, but I don't see anything on the oscilloscope. Seven, 2, 3, 4, 8. Let me try that. It's so strange, they included an example that doesn't work. Nope.
Let me test if check if there is something going on the different different IOs. What? Residence right next to antenna of the Bundesnetzagentur. What? But do they check specifically that antenna? I would think that they are probably not, wouldn't expect someone to be so cocky. Okay. Here we go. Nothing. Yeah, there is nothing. This one doesn't work. I'm wondering, like on the 32003, there are different modes. Interrupt mode config, triple pin remap, UART, functional state, alternate, and then peripheral. Okay, let me check if we need to like remap it or whatever to an alternate function. No, it's not broken, it's just this peripheral is acting up. I don't know what's missing, the example doesn't work. And I really wanted this PWM device, this peripheral to work, because we could save up like half of the memory, and also we could output multiple PWMs at the same time, and with the time I don't think we can do that. SCK. Timer pin. Default mapping, remapping. That's only UART. There is no remapping of the PWM. That's really odd. Okay. Let me ask the internet. Maybe someone have tested it. Nope. Let me check that, but this is the same. Example. What is PM? Oh, it's the same. I don't see. Why Cavoli? I can't see a reason. Like there is no information on that whatsoever. Maybe we see issues on the. Let me do that. Issues here. Okay. This is sad. Let me check timer again. Yeah, there is only one. Hey, Major Who? The timer only has access to one PWM. Ah. Hmm. Thank you very much. I liked the result. I didn't like the progress. Took me too long to make that one. But it carried a little bit of my channel. Now we're trying. Now we're trying to work with the successor or the successor MCU. Where is it? Here. That's more capable and also costs 10 cents, but we don't see anything there, unfortunately. Why we should have. The example just doesn't work. Or am I doing something wrong? Maybe there is like... Let me put this back. PWM. What's this? No, this is nothing. This is nothing. Okay, bye bye, Iconis. I really need like a secondary PWM. Because in that case we could if we can set up a secondary 16-bit PWM, we could modulate audio onto the RF signal. You know what? I need a break from Juan FPGA. Nah, we are staying at the 10 cent. 10 cent. Oh, there is something else I wanted to test. Okay, the crap just. It's always FPGA time, yeah. Yeah. What I will try next, what I wanted to test, is how stable is the video with the internal oscillator, not the external clock. It's uploading, okay. That's a weird behavior here. I have some weird behavior. What do you mean? Like internal oscillator with set sys clock? It has a PLL internal os 600 megahertz. We can check what this. I don't know why. Why do I get this odd behavior here? Oh, I know why. This is happening because my main loop is really stuffed. Wait. Yeah, let's put Rickroll there. Again. Was just preoccupied. Here we go. Okay. Now I wanted to test the main. This is not the main that I want to test. Here, clock definitions. What do we have? Wait, source. Oh, wait a second. There is no internal. We have only a low speed internal. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, yeah, that's done then. Let me check it. Now this was memory mapping. Here, multiplication M. It has an LDO though. So I save on the built-in PLL. Here, built-in PL low frequency RC oscillator. What does that mean? Built-in PLL and then built-in low frequency oscillator. What does that mean? Are they both? I mean, if I see the peripheral schematic here, you can see this is low speed internal RC, and then you have a crystal and PLL 600. Okay, we need an external crystal, it seems. So that question is solved. Internal oscillator. Next question that we can solve is, can we send VHF PAL? And then, can we modulate audio on top of that? I'm gonna give you, let you down. Okay, let's see where it starts. Wait, this is Australia. UK. Television. '80s. Wait, digital. No. System B. Okay. This is what I wanted. Okay. So we have audio 1 and audio 2, and we have a band of audio 1 5.5 megahertz. Right now, let's see what we got there. Let's try a so I can show you what happens if we try to receive it. We receive that, and interesting part is that's just inverted. So system B is inverted. I don't know if it's reversed. Yeah. Negative, AC3 negative. So we need to invert our levels for RF, which is quite easy to do. Let's try, let's see if this is the wrong here. So we have levels. This is regular F bass, bass. Then we have broadcast. Sync is basically 16. Black is, I don't know, 12 maybe even. Gray is, I would say 8. White is 0. And I need to change basically run length color minus black minus, I mean, like that. Okay, let's see if we can receive a picture over radio. Wait, what? Okay. Oh. Build error. Here. Now it should upload. Okay, moment of truth. Recording that. No. They have problems? No. Okay, let's see if I can search. Here we go. We don't even need the connection here. Let me remove the antenna. Yeah, it's receiving just from the proximity. It's weird. We get all the colors. We are just not sending the right frequency. That's the issue. Yeah, we have VHF3. That's only like harmonics. But even VHF 1 is harmonics only because that starts at 50 megahertz. It's so strange that we can still receive the harmonics that well. Oleg, yeah. Tuning in is optional here. Never gonna give you a... yeah, that's not that easy as it seems. I certainly turned down that. No, this is RF transmitted from 10 cent micro. But cassette video player, didn't we want to make one? Oh, people were not interested in the cassette thing. What happens if I turn on AV now? Yeah, it's inverted. The sinks and everything are inverted. Ay. Okay, let me think about what's happening here. It sees the sink. No, wait, the sink is wrong. Why is the sink inverted? It shouldn't be. It just sees what it wants to see. The issue is now with, I mean, that's AM. AM modulation. Inverted. But I still probably can't match the frequency. But I mean, we have some the tuner in here, so why is frequency no matchy? And where is my... Here. Frequency bands. Channel limits. Channel 1 was allocated but never used. Okay. Channel 2. Oh, Sony Watchman. Oh, yeah, I need one of those as well. I have only like the I remember the time when I was at MediaMarkt. I can just buy one. They are not expensive. $50. Yeah, between 50 and $100 you can get one. Cool thing. All right. I wanted to encode audio. This is odd. Let me search another. Yeah, that's VHF3 already. It's way too high. I have no way of skipping to VHF1 again. Okay, so we have frequencies. How do we calculate harmonics? Oh, we wanted to see the harmonics of what we send right now because we have auto scale. Trigger is video. Oops. Type video. Settings, SPAL, auto setup. Oh, yeah, I need to reinvert the signals. Ay, ay, ay. That's why it can't sync. Okay, here you go. Can we do an FFT here? Yeah. Okay, span. Center. That's 20 megahertz. We want center, let's say channel 2. Channel 2 will be yeah, 48.25. We can do center. Wait, not stop frequency. Okay, then let's do start frequency. We change that. Come on. Okay. Ugh. We could do 50 though. No. Channel limits. 48.5. No, 25. And span will be 5 mega. No, let's do 10. Yeah, it's not even near. Let me change the trigger again to 'Huh? Am I open for paid gigs? Oof. Depends. I don't know. I might, if it's interesting, I might be open, but you poke me on Discord and then we could figure that out. (10 MHz span). Change that. Okay, so all right. This is, what frequency is that? 8. Okay, channel frequencies. Maybe I can. Yeah, what we see in the high frequency range is not that great. Let me check here. Hey Yomo. Oh, let me remove that part. Okay, what is our base frequency? It's measurement 6.27 megahertz. So we see a peak. This should be like 12. This is probably 18. No, this is 18. Wait, what? We moved it up. Oh no, that's 28. Okay, you don't see that. Um, Trigger. $6.27. Is it matching with what we, that's 100 megahertz, and we do duty cycle of 16, 6.25. Yeah, that's more or less 6.25 is where we're sending right now. 6.25 megahertz. And we want 5.5 mega. Oh, sorry, here you go. 5.5 megahertz audio on top of that. What frequencies do we need to match? Channel limits 8.547. For 7825. We can put it to anything, but we need to have the audio placed 5.5 megahertz apart. So or let's say duty cycle or clocks, and we have currently 16. We have 100. Then we have period or frequency is basically, did it just turn off? Yeah. Okay. Period is basically this. That. And each we need the frequency harmonics is basically let's do that. harmonics equals basically this. Ah. Ah. So. Oh. That's screw you. Here we go. Okay, so PWM clocks, that's the factor. We need channel, that will be channel 2. It's basically 5 equals that plus 5.5, and this is basically, is this always plus? No, it's like, and why is it such an odd frequency? 1.25 but not, oh, that's 2A, okay, 1.25. So we have 47 7 375. Okay. Let's do the 12 channels then. Is it always like, no, there is a distance of 20. Channel 3 is like something odd. 54. Uh, 5461. And we have 81. was East Germany? Oh wow, it's so hard. Channel limits. Australia. Australia VHF after 93. 45, 56. Yeah. Let's do custom and if we start at, let's say, 40, uh, 48.75 megahertz, then we need something that's a division of that's weird. So we have 100 clock cycles, 64, 100 megahertz. If we send something that's a multiple of 55 megahertz, then we could modulate sound as well. This would be factor of 10 and 11. We could put on use the harmonics, but the harmonics of that they are weird. If we look at that, we have 6 point whatever. They're really low here. The 2.7, the 10th harmonic is not that great. Hey Louis. I thought you had only like 1 week off last week. Modulating audio on top of that is quite hard. You want to use like something 5.5 megahertz. What do we need to get? 100, 5.5 megahertz. .18, which is weird. We can't work like that. This is no good. You're on lunch. I'm trying to figure out how we will be able to, or we do an offset. I mean, this is just an offset of something. 60 point, no, we 5.5.
Reaching good carrier frequency. Maybe a matrix. With all the clocks. Okay. Wait. I think I will go on a lunch break as well quite soon. I'm just trying to figure out what we got here. .5. Hey Peter, you're early up as well. What is it? 5 o'clock? 6 o'clock now? Five. Oh, that's terrible. Why? How can you people wake up? Okay, I was up at 5 as well today. Trying to find frequencies, but basically it's really hard to find a harmonic there. If I do something smaller than that, 5 megahertz. Let's do, we need to find basically that divided by, what was the distance? 5.5. Autofill. Oh, I wanted the autofill. Thank you, autofill, for not working. And okay, we have small shift here. That's 1% fail. 18 cycles. 5.5. 5. That's only 1% off. This is almost acceptable. Maybe we should switch to 18 cycles PWM. For both audio and video. We could even try to encode audio in the video stream. Not sure how, because it's FM modulation. Oh wait, yeah, I can't do that. Oh no, we have only FM modulation. I could do this is terrible. I would need like to put audio on SPI and modulate the, oh, gross. That's so much processing. SPDIF. Hey Sonic, you're here. Yeah, digital audio, but I don't think TV has digital video, or is it no? That's just analog. Yeah, I wanted to send it over RF as well. FPGA time. Yeah. FPGA actually would work here. But I'm curious if we can bit bang FM radio. If I can do that, then let me see if we can achieve something. But the harmonics, I tell you, not great. The Raspberry Pi, yeah, but the Raspberry Pi is a different magnitude, different order of things. I think this is all right. We need to check what frequency the audio, how it's modulated. Time constant tau is 50 microseconds. What does that mean? I admitted I'm not a signal theorist. One kilohertz audio frequency tone produces 50 kilohertz deviation. Preemphasis is a first order high pass filter applied before modulation. Its transfer function is blah 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 magnitude. Key result with pre-emphasis. What is pre-emphasis? Wait, where does it say? What's pre-emphasis? The first order. Okay. Okay. (230 kilohertz). Anna. Who is Anna? Okay, let's talk to it. Okay, please explain that. I have no clue what all that stuff means. That's some FM modulation of audio, but I have no clue about signal processing.
Simpler terms, In FM frequency modulation, the audio signal we want to send is used to vary the frequency of the carrier wave. The amount by which the frequency changes is called the deviation. Now, pre-emphasis is a technique used to boost higher frequencies before they're modulated. The idea is that higher frequencies are more prone to noise, so we boost them before transmission. Then on the receiving end, we apply corresponding de-emphasis to bring the frequencies back to normal. In the example, we have a 1 kilohertz audio results in a
Okay. Gotcha.
Used on CD audio, too.
So what if I want to encode or modulate FM radio? What is the change in frequency for amplitude? Is this like infinite, or is it like a few hertz, or?
Great question. In FM radio, the frequency change or deviation is typically measured in kilohertz. For standard FM broadcasting, the maximum deviation is usually about 75 kilohertz. That means that the carrier frequency can shift by up to plus 75 kilohertz from its center frequency. So it's definitely not infinite. It's controlled and limited to ensure that the signal stays within a certain bandwidth.
Okay,
The
thank
amount
you.
Okay. This was interesting. The deviation is basically what we get. Now the interesting part is if I would use a duty cycle of we have this frequency. If I do 5.5. Oh, nice, Johnny. Let's say I would try to modulate audio just by switching, like we have a cycle length, PWM cycle length of 18 clocks. If I change it by 1 clock cycle, it changes by almost 300 kilohertz. The only thing that we can this is terrible. We can just do basically PWM on that. Holy shit. That's too much already. How? Or am I wrong? Yeah, I know, but you know, Tech, if I increase, I have, so the issue is right now, I show you what the issue is with what I'm doing here. I want like to use some harmonics of the PWM or whatever, and I can achieve like with this MCU when I do, I lost it. I lost everything here. With this MCU, I would need something like an offset in the base frequency of the modulated FM. I might be wrong with everything here. So the base frequency is around at 5. That's without the offset. Like we need to add like probably 55 megahertz, but we have like 5.5 megahertz that we need to offset here. 5.5 megahertz. Let's say this would be this needs to be the offset from the video signal, which is at 0 megahertz in that case. But we shift that, let's say, to 55. We have 55, then this will be basically 60.5. Then they're aligned. Forget that. But I need to like, this will be 10th harmonic, this 11th of when we use a PWM or whatever signal that is 18 cycles, more or less. We are a bit off, 18 cycles. And when we change, like, this is let me check what they said. The deviation was about I have it here. Where is it? Where is my here? 15 kilohertz, what's the bandwidth? We can also see that here. Perplexity is better for you. Never use perplexity. So bandwidth is here. Second audio is only, you can see that in that chart maybe, 0.24. That should be shown here somewhere. Main audio carrier. Where did they say it? It doesn't say the okay, but it looks like the offset here of the audio is 242 kilohertz. But if I have like 18 cycles and I swing, this is our PWM. Let's imagine this is our PWM. And I can basically, or let me redraw it. Let me redraw it. This is 18 cycles. This is our base frequency that we are able to achieve. And we send a PWM that's basically half the duty cycle. So we have like this audio, and that would repeat from here. But if we change it to 17, this is the only granularity that we can achieve with that with this clock. 17 already is way too much off. Here 17 is already frequency It's like 300, 330 kilohertz. So we are already in a different band for the second audio channel or whatever. We could use a different harmonic for that, like the 20 second. This is the 10, wait, 18, this of this frequency, wait, of our main clock. This is 18. What if we do 36? 36. Then we can do basically PWM, but this is done, the harmonic is 22. It's barely audible, but we scream at it with PWM then. 36, yeah, here we go. And the difference in kilohertz is oh, you're right. It wouldn't help. You're right. That's... Oh wow, this is terrible. Like the deviation in frequency would be like tenfold. Oh no, at 55 megahertz we are then 3 megahertz off. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh shoot. I need an external circuit for that then. Or is there a different way of encoding audio? Yes, card, I can do that. Like we can have just an external second connector for the AV or whatever. Or we modulate the frequency with like an FM encoder. Shoot. But I thought we were able to encode audio on the video. Like modulate it on top of it. FPGA time. Or no. LVDS. Then we can skip all this project. Let me check what the PLL does. We can use the 2.4 gigahertz module to send audio. We just need to find the harmonic for the video on that. Wait a second. What carrier? V8. Okay, we have... Yeah, look at that. This is some channel... This is a harmonic of that. Imagine we use Bluetooth to send FM radio to a TV. Okay, we can do
let's do UHF then. Let's see what we got here.
260. Bluetooth. Okay. This is a project on its own. Yeah, Rohan, but how? How do FM modulation in that high frequencies? We would need to do it in hardware though. UHF, let's do UHF then. Oh, what did I do? Ultra high frequency to 3.3 gigahertz. That's perfect. This TV VHF1 VHF1 but VHF3 it doesn't show the actual frequency, but you will see something. Yeah, I know. Let's continue. Too many rickrolls. UHF! Here we go! And I can place it somewhere there. With Bluetooth. It's still receiving. Okay, so amateur radio 2.45. No, I don't have a ham license.
B1. What is the N license? I have no clue how that all works. Oh, yeah. This TV won't be able to receive 2.4 gigahertz. But I'm wondering if we can do it like a harmonic. EAN, okay. If we can use 2.4 gigahertz and then just the 10th harmonic of that, then we have 240, and we just need to place the video 5.5 megahertz below that, and we are in. Okay, all my dreams are shattered today. This stream was useless. I will grab some lunch maybe and think about my life choices, because neither the PWM peripheral worked and there is no information about that whatsoever. How that I just tried using the example and didn't work. So stupid PWMX example didn't work. Then what else did we try? Yeah, transmission. It was all right, but colors were off. Distorting. Yeah, but I need to. I can't achieve like. Yeah. I love Chinese chips. They're the best. There's only so much we can do. But I'm intrigued about FM radio in like the regular FM spectrum, like 90 megahertz or something. 90 megahertz? Filters, ceramic SAW filter. Yeah, I don't want to build a radio. I wanted to make it all in software. That's what was intriguing me. I can just take an old Arduino project, an Atmel project, and make an analog radio. But it would be so amazing to just have it, like bit bang it from a pin. I can imagine like running to wait a second. Duke, yeah, I could try that. But it would need like all the implementation of the functions as well, because the datasheet only has information about the registers. And yeah, I could try, or I could try to use my AI plugin. I still have some in here. Where is the AI? RuCode. Oh, why isn't it connected? Anyways, I'm off for today.
I leave you with this image here. And I see you tomorrow maybe. Oh, do you want to see an unboxing? Give me a second. Yeah, can't show you the box. It's open. Here we go. Ta-da! Boxer shorts, no? How do I open this? Is this completely glued shut now? Yeah. Look at this. Here. RP. Yeah. Oh, this is flash probably, or is this flash? There's too much going on this one. But this one has all the pins exposed. So I want to use this to tinker around with the C64. The pins, that's one. Oh, maybe one of you C64 experts like Johnny or Sonic or whatever can help me there. There is one issue with the Raspberry. It is 5 volt tolerant if there is VCC present. But if we have a delay on the power line, let's say, yeah, I had it shipped from Poland actually. There is no single supplier in Germany that has them, either from Britain or from Poland. If you want the source in Poland, the shipping wasn't expensive, $5. Yeah, the Pomeroni are in Britain, but yeah, I got it from Poland, from some part supplier. So the issue now is with C64 expansion card. Botland! How did you see that it's Botland? Was it shown on the box? Oh yeah. You recognize the box. Yeah, I'd never heard of Poland before, so apparently Botland seems to be quite common source there. So the issue is now the expansion has a reset pin, which is I don't know which one of those is the reset pin, but the expansion port has a reset pin, and I want to know if if reset is pulled down, if we have power present on the bus, so if it's all still pulled high, that would be my question. Either we test it or we leave it. So what I want to do is, I want basically the wires that there, this is a regular job soldering thing here. There's nothing to see here. Okay. What I would do is I would pull low. I would pull low here. I think here is reset pin. Yeah, here is reset. I would pull low the reset and release it when the Raspberry Pi Pico or RP whatever is booted up, so I know there is power supply VCC. But meanwhile, the other pins like address and so on, because I don't want level shifters. That's why I bought this MCU. I want you to use this MCU because it's compatible when there is like VCC present. And since VCC needs to wind up probably through an LDO, whatever, charges up, some cap, whatever, the delay could cause it to like destroy the PIO, whatever. So I just need to know, we need to test that, maybe, with the C64. Should we test it right now? Should we test it? Or will we test it on a different stream? Because that might be an interesting stream. It's a teaser. We can find out. I'm also, since I bought two, I bought two because I'm willing to sacrifice one for the experiment. And yeah. Oh. I couldn't find any information on the power up cycle. It's the power up sequence of the C64. Anyways, I say goodbye with this. Oh yeah, let me connect. Oh, toll. It's broken now. I destroyed it. Yeah, everything is destroyed. I need to check my changes. Yeah, I say goodbye and I see you maybe tomorrow. Bye bye everyone.